right, hi guys. So it is, what time is it? Alexa, what time is it?
It's 7:09 p.m.
It's 7:09. And this arrived. It always arrives so late. But this is all the way from Indonesia now. And my plants just arrived from Indonesia. Now there was a little bit of a hiccup where they were stuck. What did I knock over? They were stuck. DHL seized them. It was a whole thing. Really stressful. I had to pay like so much money to get them to release it. Why? I don't know. Import fees were already paid. The certificates were already attached and printed. There's literally nothing wrong with the package or shipment. It could just be the whole situation that's going on here right now, or in general rather, not just here. I guess it is kind of more just right here, but whatever. But yeah, so it always comes like this, kind of in a nice sealed box that's insulated, not insulated, but what is this? Is it insulation? I don't know. I'm blinking right now. Whatever. You know what I mean. Alright, so, ooh, they went in here. No, they didn't. Okay. So, I got hiccups. I just came back from dinner with my kids and Hubster, so they went, my husband and my son went golfing, but my daughter and I are here, so. Hello. Hello, plants. I have a really bad feeling about these ones. Like, I just have in the pit of my stomach. This is really boxing me in right now. Hang on. You gotta move. Hey, can we not fight cats? Stop it. Leave her alone. That was like just too much. And I know it's a lot. I'm a lot right now. I'm sorry. I'm like, can you see? I'm like red. I'm hot. I'm tired. And I'm stressed because this, I don't think these are going to look good. I think these are going to have been really stressed from this journey. So I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed and I don't deal with it well. But hello, my name is Taz. If you're new here, welcome to the crazy show. I'm not like that all the time. Actually, I kind of am, but that's okay. That's okay. We have a lovely box of plants. These are all pretty rare Anthurium. I mean, I wouldn't say really rare. You'll see. I actually don't know the names though, because see, the way it works for me, the plants can't be labeled with names. It has to all be the same plant. So they number it for me. And then I look up what the number and the name is correlated to afterwards. So we'll see. These all say 10 on them though, so that doesn't really, oh, probably on the inside maybe? Oh, there's just, this, mine was all 10, all going to the same order. Okay, so the number hopefully is on the inside. If it's not, then I'm screwed, so let's do it, okay? But yeah, if you aren't new and you've been here before, thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. Also, I'm wearing my Otaku shirt. My husband said I should see if anybody wants one. If you guys want an Otaku shirt, let me know. It just has my skull, like the skull sticker that I always have, and then my actual like logo on the back. I would like to get my logo redrawn. I'm hoping my sister will do it for me, but she's very busy right now, so we'll see about that. But if anyone's interested in a shirt, let me know, okay? Because I didn't think anybody would, but who knows? And I would love to spread the love, spread the shirt love. So just let me know. All right, let's. Which one should we go for? Small or big? Let's do a big one. We were all thinking it. I know you were. Dirty dog. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could say I'm not like that, but I am. We all know it. But like, I wouldn't be any fun if I was just not fun. Oh, jeez. All right, let's maybe. Oh, that hit my stomach really hard, and it is full. I look pregnant right now. I have a food baby from who knows where up in that belly. So we're gonna lift my desk up a little bit so we can see. Okay. But yeah, I'm excited. I am a little nervous, like I said, I am a little nervous, but. Ooh. And hopefully by the time I post this, I'll have the names for you guys. But just in case, I'm sorry, I can't say the names right now, but. Okay. I see green, a little yellowing, but I do see green, so that's a really good sign that they're not super stressed. Now, they usually melt within a couple days of being in after importing, so I have to rehab a lot of mine, and then they end up staying because I've fallen in love with them by then. So it's not a great combination for me. But okay, let's see here. Because number 4, look at that! Yeah, see, I'm probably gonna keep this one for sure. Look at that. Oh my God. Yeah, you can see they've had pests beforehand. I don't know if you can. But this one looks clean. A little damaged, but Anthurium will always grow back. So not too worried about it. But let's unwrap this. So I'm going to take the chance in this video to briefly but informatively kind of guide you on an import. Okay, so when you receive your imports, typically when they're out of country, when they're international, they can only ship one way for the most part. Okay, they have standards they have to follow. They can't just ship them in soil. There's like agricultural rules, and to prevent pest spread from one country to another, fungus, anything, any kind of spore, they try and regulate it and manage it as best they can. So just know that when you order, don't be alarmed. It will come most likely in moss. Very normal, very normal. I'm going to put this on the dying leaf. I'm going to cut this leaf anyways, and it's just our number 4, so I can identify it later. But usually it'll be in moss in a cup, or wrapped up like this. My guy always wraps it like this, and he will like vacuum seal the inside like this. And it's always the same way. It's always the same way. And I like it this way. So I've been using him for a good couple years. At least 2.5 years, I think. I want to say. You good? I don't want you in the camera, please. Did you leave it in the car? Go look in my car. This is the moss that was sent in, so not your regular sphagnum. So, Dad's at the golf course, baby. Oh, well, that was a really horrible hiccup. That one hurt a little bit. Okay, so there was a leaf cut off here. I see. And then the new growth point here, or growth, the start of the next leaf is, I'm stroking the wrong leaf, is healthy. So sometimes it'll come dead. I don't like that. Can you not? Hang on, I'm gonna pause this and get bigger cups because these are too small. Okay, so I am back. Duh. But so once these arrive, you want to kind of, a lot of the time what I'll do is I'll get a bucket of water, and if they're not overly sensitive or overly rare plants where you know they're going to be super fussy, if they are not those rare ones, you can put them in a water solution with some nutrients in it. So you can put whatever fertilizer you're happiest with. You can also put a microbe solution in it, and that will have a lot of vitamins, nutrients, poo basically in it to help the plants recover. Also, if you want, you can do your regular nutrient solution and then just let it sit. I also put Super Thrive in there and then I let them sit for up to 6 to 24 hours in just plain water once cleaned off. These ones are more sensitive and they scare me a little bit more. So with these ones, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in a cup. Now obviously it's going to be unbalanced, but we're going to put them in it because I don't want to pot them all up tonight. It's going to take forever. It'll really take forever. So we're going to put them in a cup, and then I'm going to just, it's kind of moist but not really, so I'll just give it a little bit of a spray. Now I could put Super Thrive in this, and I might do that. Let me just make sure it's not going to tip over. So if you've watched my channel before, oh my god, it's all the way under here. I forgot. I'm like, all right. So I use a dropper always. Let me know if you guys want me to make you guys a JPEG or a image that has all of the things I use and all of the measurements and what those measurements are for. So like 250 would be like this, you know, and then milliliters, etc. If you guys want to know that or want that for yourselves to use, let me know and I will make one for you, and I will post it. I will post it in my community section, and then you guys can see how much of everything to put into whatever container. Even if you're putting it into this, I will show you how to work it out or how to do the math for it. But I'm just using Super Thrive. You could use the micro, I'll show you what it is. It's called Microbe, what is it called? Microbe Brew. It smells like ass. Legit ass. Legit ass. Ass. Blech. Okay, so this is Microbe Brew by Bush Doctor. Okay. And for this, you put 0.7. That's quite a lot. But so maybe we'll spray some on them and just see how it goes. Maybe it'll go okay. This is a pretty, I'll show you which plants I think are meltable and which ones aren't. I don't think this is a melty one. I think that it'll only be left with one leaf. But I think just for the 24 hours, having this solution will be good for it. You don't necessarily need to do fertilizer, but you're going to have 0.1 is going to be like here, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7. It's going to be the whole thing. We're just going to do a little bit, since I don't like the smell of it. It's major ick factor. Major ick. It smells like dookie, diarrhea. So we're just going to spray in the center. So I'm just going to let it, and then, you know, I might change my mind at the end of this. I might change my mind, but typically you want to let them sit, their roots in here, completely cleaned off. Don't leave them in moss and do it. Just completely stripped. Oops. Did I hit it? I did. Okay, next one. Sorry, that took forever. I'm sorry. I need to learn to bookmark because I don't know how to do that. Sorry, my forehead's getting cut off, but it's kind of good though. Then you can at least see more of this. So I don't want to cut my leaf. So, sorry, this is going to probably be long because I'm just faffing around a little bit, but because I need to remember to actually teach you guys things as I go. Sometimes I forget. I forget. I see important things and then I don't mention it, and then I'm like, I should have said that, and I don't. So it's green. It's green. Oh, he's beautiful. Okay. Did you clean your room? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna check. Okay. I'm gonna check. All right, this is 6. So, oh, I don't know why I did it that way. 6. I'm assuming this leaf will die, so I'm just gonna wrapped around that leaf. You can have it on it too. So see, I think this one will be okay. It's a little stiffer. They have a stronger baseline pressure in their leaves. I think they would be. I think they're going to be okay. This one at least. And they always arrive healthy. It's just the after part. Also, when you do get them and you put them in your cabinet, honestly, the first 24 hours, turn your lights off or put them somewhere darker. They don't need a lot of light. It'll actually stress them out more than anything. A little bit's okay, of course, but like you really don't want to have a lot of highlight. It's just, it will stress the plant out quite a bit. So you can see he's got really nice green roots. These roots are really easy to work with roots for these types of Anthurium. And then I'm gonna sit him in the cabinet. It's gonna be nighttime, so the lights will be off. It's lower too, so when the lights come on, it's gonna be lower light, not super high light. I would say it's about 2000 K versus the 4000 that it is at the top. Also, it'll have fans on, and I will monitor humidity. Oof. Ooh, baby. Hello, hello. Okay, this is 3. Why has it got a line underneath it? I know that's 3, right? Oh. Okay, it got chomped. Something ate it. But the shape of these leaves, they are so nice, and it's way more green on there, but it is a dark green here. Definitely had pests wherever it was, which is fine. They get dipped before they come, and a lot of the time that's actually why they struggle, is that dip sometimes just melts the leaves a little bit. Thank you. So not good. But they can't do anything about it. That's something that's unavoidable. That's something you're just gonna have to deal with. And just don't give them a ton of water when they first come. Some people will, and they seem to be fine. I feel like if you're a very good grower, you're very intuitive. Your intuitive planting is on point. Whereas when you're fresh to this sort of environment and, like, I guess, care, one can sometimes overdo it too much and provide too much care, and that's when it can be bad. So you basically want to abuse them for a little bit. You want to almost forget about them, and they're going to be fine. I mean, you don't want to dry them out completely, but you also don't want to baby them. You want them to just take a minute and adjust alone, you know. Let me show you. I will have all the names once I figure out what they are. So this is number 11. For me. That's for me, not for you. Isn't he so cute? Look at him. There were some really pretty crosses in here too. Hybrids. So I'm stoked. And so far, so good. We're not dealing with a lot of death. We're dealing with okay. It looks okay. I say that now, but maybe I'm gonna be sad. Excuse me, cat. We don't stand behind my feet. Remember, that's how we get our tail stood on. This freaking cat. I don't even want to grab my water bottle because of my hands. But yeah, I'll show you the new leaf here. It will probably die, but I'll do an update and show you if it does or doesn't. But don't be sad if they don't progress. It's very normal. I would find it more surprising if it didn't die. Not saying it will, but I would say 7 times out of 10 mine have died. Probably even more than that, honestly. It has a really pretty aerial root here. So this is a very healthy plant. I don't know if you can see it. So he is very healthy. All right, we have number 2. Sorry, that was obnoxious. I love when people comment on my channel saying that I'm just so much. Like, it's hard to watch. I'm like, I know this. You don't have to tell me. I already know it's not changing. I already know. I already know. Very sorry that you don't like it, but it's not changing. People kill me. They make me laugh. The audacity, am I right? But you guys aren't like that. You guys are awesome. So he only has 1 yellowing, 2. Okay, so I don't know if you can see through it. No, you can't. There, you can see it. Look at that. That's for sure pest damage, huh? Like old pest damage, I think. I want to say so, but this is so dark. It looks very green on there, but it's actually super duper dark. You can't tell on the camera. Ah! I literally sprayed shit everywhere. Sorry! Can you give me a paper towel? Please? Yikes. Gross. Gross. After you soak your plants for however many hours you want, and even if you don't soak them and you pop them up right away, just be, like I said, be very careful with watering. Give it maybe more of a spray or like a little bit of a pour over, a little bit. And then the next day, fill up the reservoirs if you're doing semi-hydro like me. But if not, just be patient, wait as long as you can. Not as long as you can. You don't want it to be dry either. It's a healthy balance. It's hard to like explain specifically, you know? But you can see what I'm doing here. Like, I'm not really giving it a ton of water. I'm giving it enough so that it can like distribute some. Oh, that went right back in my face. Okay, we're gonna have to shower. For sure shower after this. Yeah. Oh my god. This is the cutest damn thing I've ever seen in my whole wide world. Look at your fuzzy little root. You are growing in the package. You're such a big grower. You're such a big grower. Look at you. Oh, this is staying. You're off. Look. Look at that long, skinny little leaf. Oh, the camera does not do it justice, you guys. I'm gonna have to post pictures of it afterwards just to show you. But like, look at that dark. Oh, they're so dark and long. You can't see it. Made it a little bit better. Oh, it's giving me hiccups. I'm so excited. Oh, he was growing in his journey. He was delayed, so it's in the box for a while. definitely got some moisture down there, so you can see the roots all tucked in there. And I might go and add in my own moss around it, just to let them settle and not fuss with them tomorrow. I think I will do that. I'll wet up some moss and fill it around and just kind of keep in the moisture, if you will, to a certain degree. This one's a fat boy. He's a chunk. Hi, bees. You smell so nice. Wow, he's got a lot of leaves. A lot. I really like how they packaged this. And he has another one in the center there. That's funny. Hair all over my face. All right. This guy is beautiful. This looks familiar. I wish my phone wasn't like being used because I could look it up, because I think this one looks very familiar. So pretty. This must be the new one. Yeah, see how the color. So that's another thing too, is if you have a new leaf like that's open but then it hasn't fully hardened before it gets packaged and shipped, it probably won't change color to green. It will probably just maintain the emergent color for like a really long time and then just kind of die or just stay that color. Never progress, never get bigger, and just kind of be sad. So, because it's going to go into a lockdown, it's going to get shocked, which is like, that's to be expected, you know, obviously. It's kind of a long journey for them. And then they adapt a little bit in that box for that week, you know, they get used to it, and then all of a sudden we're ripping them out. And that's why I say maybe don't demoss them yet, give them a couple days, let them de-stress, and then they won't really care. Then they're not going to really be as worried about it, you know, they're not going to worry as much, they're not going to be as stressed. So sorry if I'm repeating myself, I'm like trying to focus and speak at the same time. Oh, is that how that works, Has? Is that how this always works? Yeah. This one's already pretty damp. So I'm just going to spray the center. And then the roots look a little compromised. Probably from sitting in here for so long. So I'm going to shove that in there. Get in there. We're just going to leave it. And then we'll check in on it tomorrow. Here we got 4 more. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We should have 4 more. I did say 4 more. Stupid girl. All right, started stop at 15. Me looking to see which ones can I sell because this one's staying. Holy shit. Guys, this one's beautiful. The darkness of this, you can't see it, but it's dark, dark. Yeah. kind of sad because I want to keep it. I want to keep them all. I like them so much. I know I have 3 that I for sure want to keep. The very first one, this one, and that little like skinny one. I'm gonna break up the top a little bit, leave it a little bit open, and then I will fill it in with my own moss, and then just kind of monitor them for a week maybe, and just spray every once in a while. So I'll do that to all of them. But he is absolutely stunning. I will show you a video at the end of him like just in here. You can't see it on there very well. All right, he's fat. They're pretty. Wow. I also don't cut the leaves off if they're done. Sometimes I will because I'm lazy, but you don't need to. Don't stress about it. You can clean it up, wash it, do all that jazz later. You know, just get it settled, because if you don't settle it, it's going to melt and they will die right away. So just get it settled first, and then you can braid its hair afterwards, okay? Get them happy first. And it's like, that's easier said than done, Taz. That's what we're trying to figure out how to do. It's hard to like really explain things, you know? Like, in my opinion, different import styles need different kinds of care. Different types of plants need different types of care upon arrival. It's not one size fits all. And sometimes, to a certain degree, sure, you know, of course, you can do the same thing to every plant. But, you know, if you get an Aglaonema, a Dieffenbachia, I'm sorry if I don't say it right, those actually struggle when they do my routine. So they like a different type of arrival care, and you have to figure that out, or know somebody who has done it with that genus multiple times and kind of, I guess, follow their guide or their steps and hope for the best. I know that doesn't sound very positive. This guy's massive. Holy sugar. Look at this guy. But for Anthurium, for the most part, especially if they come from Ecuagenera or tropicals, you know, if it comes from Ecuador, I've noticed that you take them out, strip them off, set them in water for 24 hours, they do a lot better. I also make sure to have lower light, good light, like I said, and then I also have a humidifier by them if it's not in a humid area. I just set them kind of in a cluster by a humidifier, and they seem to do okay with that. So some more expensive ones will go directly in the cabinet, and the rest will stay on the shelves. Like my queens will go in the cabinet sometimes, not really, but, or they'll stay on the shelves. Magnificum will go on the shelves. Metallicums, what is it? Oh, 10. Oh, this one's got interesting veining. Huh. Do we already have a 10? I don't know. It's upside down. Yeah, and I just use You don't need to be fancy with it if you're doing a lot. This is not gonna even fit in there. This is a huge plant. Ooh, he's got multiples in there. I think he did that on purpose. So, so it looks like one plant. He always gives me a gift plant too. It's like you go to him so often. He's a good guy. I like working with him. Right here. I'll keep briefly showing you. Isn't he pretty? So fat and round. And you know, you might be thinking, oh, that looks like this, and this, but you'd be pleasantly surprised what some of these crosses are. So. I'm curious to see. That one's gonna be big. Oof. Interesting. We're gonna investigate. So I'm gonna take some of this moss off. And you're gonna most likely lose most of these roots. Don't be alarmed by that. It will grow new roots. I always say in my post, you'll see the dead roots. See, that's a lot dead. You're going to see a lot of dead roots in the planters that come from me when they're Anthurium that are imported. But I only ship when I see brand new roots growing. That means the plant is healthy. That means it is growing, obviously, and it's happy. So, but this one's struggle busting it a bit. It's very rotted. And you can see I'm pretty rough with mine. I just literally yank off the dead stuff. I've done this so freaking much that it's just second nature at this point. You can sit down and go carefully through with the scissors, but I just don't have time for that right now. I have other things to do. Like shower. Yeah! Okay, so he cluster grew off of this one. So now we have two plants, which is really nice. He's a little bit weird up at the top here. It looks like he was having some damage. There's some struggles or being cut a lot. So we'll see if this point grows. The mom life never ends. All right, so they're just going to be in water. I'll probably keep them in water for a couple hours here and then probably just put them in pond and get them set up. And then you can kind of see the difference between the two types. Now let's do our last one here because I have to go because I have trouble. I have little Miss Trouble over here and it is almost bedtime. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 8:02 p.m.
She's fine until 9:30. Look at this. He's so tall. Oh, he's so pretty. Oh, wow. Look at the lobes. Here, look. The camera all lit up right now with the light does not do this. This must be the new one. It's very shiny. It is. Look, he grew a new root in route. Yeah, fuzzy new root. I love it. So cute. You're so cute. Did you grow a root? Are you trying to thrive? You are. That's wonderful. We love to see it. We love to see it, yes. All right, this is number 7 because I don't know how I'm gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This one's kind of thrown me a little bit. I might cut it. I had a Oh my. A lot. We're almost done, I promise. I promise. I promise. Alright. I might actually cut it. But Taz, won't that stress it out so much? It will, but it also stressed me out at trying to sit in my cabinet like this. So I don't know. I don't like them growing into moss, but I also don't want to hit a spent node. These are all pretty. I went for it. I just went for it. I didn't hesitate. I just went, choo, gone. Choo. Let's do. You should wait, but it's a little top heavy. He's a little top heavy, you know? I know, guys. You don't have to tell me how stressful it was watching me do that. I know. It's okay. You're okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're okay. Where did I put 7 over here? It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. You will be okay. Okay, before I show you them all in the cabinet, oh, thank you, honey.
There you go.
Thank you.
I like this.
I make my own juice. It looks gross, but it's really good. My daughter really likes it too, huh?
I like more fruity. I don't really like this one.
You don't like that one as much? Yeah, because I put a lot of kale into that one.
And I'll eat it.
And ginger. I'm going to put these number 10s in literally like a makeshift planter that I'm just going to make. And we're going to use pon, of course. The staple for everything. Where's the old pon that I need to use? Oh, it's right here. Okay, let's use this pon first. It's dirty. Is that good? It's good for you. All right, now I'm going to take them and I'm going to rinse it. Now it's not going to fit, but we're going to cut it up a little bit. I have a feeling this one's a strong one. I'm going to push it in and I'm going to try and twist it in so that it sinks as low as I can possibly get it. And then this is going to be just a makeshift temporary until we see how the plant does. And if I like the plant, if I really like the plant, I'll put it in a nicer planter. If I end up really not wanting it and then wanting to sell it, I'll just get it by so it's happy until it's ready to list. And just go from there. Because I don't like to use my like personal big planters. For anything that's gonna get sold, because then I have to take it out of the planter, and that's just a pain in the butt. I just threw it all into my pon box. Oops. And then the other one is this. I don't know where the bottom is, so it's going in this like soup bowl thing. As always, I am using Lechuza and the Basement's Pon. I always link them in the description, the Basement Pon. I am affiliated, so if you want to go purchase and get 15% off, make sure to type that in. Okay, thank you. Let's get a cup. Bye. Oh, here. Okay, so we're not going to use that. Maybe 5. Until I'm done. You're so needy. Alright, I'm just going to do my usual nutrient water mix. So I'm going to use Humax or just humic acid. I'm just going to do like half of what I would usually do. Silica, thank you. Foliage focus. Stop, please. Honey, go on. Have the rest of mine. Is that good? It's good for you.
You keep saying that.
It is.
It's good.
It is good.
Yeah.
It is. Can you go rinse it out for me, please? Or it's gonna get yucky. Thank you. All right, so CalMag, Humax, Super Thrive, Foliage Focus, Silica, I think. And again, if you want me to make a nutrient video with all of the measurements of everything and the different sizes that I work with, let me know. Until I see it drip through. There you go. So, oh, I'm curious to know what these names are. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, I have the names for you. I should go squirt a little bit of this on all of the babies. I'll show you how much is a little bit though. Okay, and he's dripping. So let's go over there. I'm gonna show you. Oh, I guess we should probably do something with these, huh? Let me see if I have a container, hang on. All right, so I have my moss here. I've wet it. It's just got cocoa chips in it, some tree fern fiber, and some perlite. And I'm just going to fill these in, and I'll probably keep these guys like this for a couple weeks and see if that prevents the melting. Because I'm so over the melting. I really am over the melting. This is moist, so I'm not going to spray these again. I'm just going to leave them. I'm going to take each one and put them in the cabinet. So let me just all right, next one. So we're just going to do this together. If you guys want to hang out, it'll be quick fill-ins just to make sure you get them filled around the edges. It's moist in there right now, or foggy rather. And there's like no light. I can't see because my light is all the way down there. But this should help them acclimate. Anthurium are pretty tolerant of being put in really any substrate. You just have to be very careful with your watering depending on what substrate you put it in. AKA, always know how to water in each substrate that you get, receive, or like work with. Okay, I have this in water. I don't have it covering the tippy top of the stem. It looks like it is in the video, but it's not. So the top of the cut part, apart from the top cut, but the ones that aren't, hang on, I'll show you. I'm not making sense. Here, look. So the top cut is buried more, but those top two pieces that were cut, they're gonna be above the water for a little bit. So just having those aerial roots in the water, just so he can catch some oxygen and not rot and die, you know? And then I'll just put him, probably just keep him here, honestly. So much get everywhere. So he'll just stay here by Miss Goldie. And we'll watch. We'll see how it does. Look at the mess I made. And then let's put these back into the cabinet. So I kind of ran out of space, but I haven't got my shelves yet either. So it's just a hot mess trying to make everything work. But here they are. There's some that weren't part of this import, but they're all in here. We have this long one, which is the one I want to keep. This one I want to keep. This one's really, really pretty. You can kind of see these colors better now too that they're in here. And we'll do an update tomorrow to show you. This is the one I'm for sure 100% keeping. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. And this one. And this one. They're all so fabulous. Look. And it's just got the light moss. The fans are not blowing directly on them. They're just creating good airflow. And I'm just waiting for my shelves now. But we'll keep them in there. The lights will actually go off. I could keep getting hiccups. For the night. God, look how pretty this is. Sorry, my finger. Look how pretty he is, though. He really is beautiful. And look at this leaf. It's pretty big. Very beautiful. Look at my caramel regal. It's going to be a beautiful leaf. Look at that. Taz, this is about imports. Okay? Alright, so then tomorrow I will update you guys. And we will go from there with the care. I'll kind of explain what I do, how I pot them up, etc. See how they're doing. I don't keep them in moss for long because I don't want their roots to get stuck with moss. I hate that. Torn, can you stop, please, babes? My child is driving me up a wall today. Oh, look at that.
Stop whacking your tail.
Donkey!
You're too fat.
He's not. Did she call you fat?
But when you move his belly, it jiggles.
Buddy, you're perfect. You're so perfect,
Look.
buddy. You're so perfect. You're perfect.
He's not perfect.
Look at my Bornensis. Bornensis? Ugh, I can never say anything. Anyways. But yeah, so they're happy. They'll be fine.
What's that cactus doing?
He's limping. You're so funny. But yeah. Alrighty. Well, that's all of them. Pray for them, okay? Pray for them. And I'll update you, like I said, tomorrow.